It's batch day. It's batch day. Welcome back to Beyond the DJ Booth. That's why we look the same as the last few episodes, right?
Yeah.
Might as well give away the secrets.
Might as well.
Secret sauce.
Might
I'm
as
Brian
well.
B. If you're listening on.
I'm Joe Bunn.
Good to see you. Happy March. When this drops,
Right.
of course.
Happy March. Yeah.
March, what it would be? The 4th?
March 4th. Okay.
Yeah.
Right
It's
on.
not the May the 4th, right? This is the March the 4th.
That's right.
So you
Welcome
can't
to
really
March,
do anything.
everybody. Welcome
Yeah.
to March. Thanks for listening.
We like to start every episode out with shouting out some of our friends who are in the Patreon.
The Patreon is critical for your business, and especially if you love music. I'm just going to say there is tons of bonus content, and that's all I'm going to say. Patreon.com/Beyond the DJ Booth Podcast. Shout out Aaron Malig. Shout out Aaron.
Malig?
Dave Dam.
Oh, what
Great
a name.
What else? Who else?
Are we missing a T?
No.
Kevin Duran Jr.?
Jr..
Or should it be Durant?
No.
Not Durantula?
Nah, I don't think he's.
We
I don't
got
think Kevin Durant's listening.
his son? Maybe his son? Who knows?
What's up, Dylan? Dylan Verhoff.
Missouri.
Verhoff. Yeah, Missouri, good dude.
And Tim
Gleasing.
Here we go. Tim Gleasing. Thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening, and thanks for being a member of the Patreon more than anything else.
You know what happens with these people?
What?
They get entered into the end of the month.
They sure do.
Giveaway.
Everybody in the back room on the Patreon gets entered into the wheel of names. I spin it, I do it live and record it, and I paste it in the Patreon, post it in the Patreon, so you can see I didn't rig it. What are we giving away this month?
This is an XVIVE
Yep.
U45 IEM pack. Is this what you use?
I would use it if I didn't have like an expensive Sennheiser already.
Is this the one that was at one of your streams that you went to and you're like, somebody gave me this pack, I bought it on
No, those
Amazon?
were actual in-ears.
Okay.
Non-custom ones. This is the belt pack.
This is the belt pack.
So you're not chained to the booth anymore.
Got it.
So the one part plugs right into your mixer, and then the other part goes on your belt, and then you just put your in-ears in, and then...
What's the radius? You can go to the bathroom.
Oh, man, that thing was crazy. Yeah. We tested. I made a YouTube video on it. We'll post it.
Okay. What's it go for? Any idea?
$150, something like that.
Solid.
Yeah. We have solid gifts here, man.
Yeah. So get it in before the end of March.
Yeah.
Usually pull it the last day, or if we forget, the day after.
Yeah.
It's been the last.
It's usually the last day of the month or the first day of the next.
Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah.
Well, let's move into Can You Find the One?
Okay. Again.
Can you find the one? Joe Bunn.
The one.
All right.
I don't even know where
So,
this is
let me
going.
tell you- let me
I
set
don't
this
feel
up
like I'm
for us.
doing very good.
Oh, yeah. You're getting better every time. You're getting better every time. So I'm going to make it a little easier. I felt like the last one I kind of hosed you with the rap. This one, we're going to go, it's just woes. It's all it is.
Okay.
In fact, we can go to the next screen. You can just see. I mean, how easy is this?
Yeah.
You know what the song is?
I don't know. No.
This
Just
is
off reading oh.
and the last
I'm
line.
on the deep end. I don't know.
Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga,
Wow.
Shallow.
Yeah, this is the saddest song ever.
Yeah, but it's got the big build. I'm on the deep
Oh,
end.
yeah.
Da, 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 da. So I'll give you a little sample,
Okay.
and then we're gonna give you a test.
Jesus.
Kind of lead into it. Okay. It's a little slower beat. You have to really keep that time. Here we go. Build it, baby. One more. Give us one more of those.
Holy shit.
You got 4 lines. It's just O's.
Okay.
You want to hear it one more time?
No, I got it.
All right. All right. I love this.
I should have gotten headphones though, because I can really get into it. Yeah.
I'll lead you in. I'm not going to totally pull your pants down.
Oh.
No, not yet.
Oh.
close.
I thought it was gonna have the drums at least.
Oh, baby.
Why couldn't you just drop
it's
out?
Cold.
Oh man.
You might have to turn it up a little louder too.
Let me hear it one more time. Let me hear the
sample.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You really just gotta keep your foot like for that time, I think. Like a dog dying. One more?
It's so fucking hard. Okay. Because she's just wailing. It's really not even rhythmic. All right, go ahead.
Wow! Crush that!
Nail that shit.
Oh my God! If you would have asked me as you started if you were gonna get it, I was like, no way.
No, I had it that time, bro.
That's good.
I had to hear it one more time.
Well done!
Oh,
Wow!
Sign this
man.
man. Somebody
Nailed
sign
that
this guy.
Hire this guy.
Damn, it was like the bucket. I got that bucket finally too. Remember we did the bucket on the Whitney Houston challenge? Shit, I finally got it.
Oh man, that's great.
God bless y'all for listening to that wailing. Mine's worse than hers. That movie, oh man, is so sad.
So sad.
Dude, I
But
watched
such
it
a
on
good
a
one.
plane one time. I
that's
swear
the
to God, I was bawling. Like I'm sure the lady beside me was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Totally.
Sidebar.
Yeah.
American Airlines the other day. I pay for the upgrade. I'm in first class.
Oh.
I'm feeling like Brian B.
Yeah.
I'm walking to my seat, third person on the plane. You know, first class. Come on, scan.
Yeah.
Walk down the jet bridge. Get on. Walk into my seat. Lady's like, "Hold on a second. Your seat is broken." And I'm like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, the front of the seat in front of you, the magazine thing is basically ripped off, laying on your seat." I'm like, "Okay, what do you want me to do?" Go back out. So now she's got to back the whole line up. There are all these people behind me. And now she's got me standing in the fucking galley with two ladies that are trying to do their job.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "My seat's broken." They're calling maintenance, about walking in there, taking pictures. Now I'm getting like embarrassed kind of because I'm like in that little galley. Yeah. They're trying to do their job, get coffee for people.
Yeah.
It's hot. 5 minutes turns to 10.
She just said, I don't care, man. I'm fine.
I did that. We can't do it now that we've already reported it. I go, put a piece of fucking tape on it. I'm getting mad.
Yeah.
10 minutes in, I go, I got to get out of the galley. Can I go back on the jet bridge? Yes. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
They've boarded the whole
40.
plane. Wow.
I go to the back of the line. 250 people get on this plane from Dallas to Raleigh. I walk back to the door. I stand there. I go, "Is my seat fixed?" Not quite. They're still working on it. I'm still just standing at the door.
Wow.
Dude, I was like, "You guys realize I paid a lot of money for this seat?"
Yeah.
And you got me standing out here. I was like, my intention was to get on the plane and do a bunch of work.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm getting my fucking money back.
Yeah.
Now I'm heated. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not cursing, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm getting my money back. This
Yeah.
is stupid.
Did you get
Yes,
it?
sir. What are you supposed to do?
Call customer service?
Yeah,
I did that. Then I was on hold too long. I bailed. Then I submitted a form.
And you haven't heard.
I hadn't heard.
I had it on American
I was
too.
furious, dude.
And American did me dirty like that. Not with the seat, but it was with the TV.
Mm.
I'm like, I don't watch it anyway.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't either.
And they're like, well, we can't, we have to it's just part of protocol. And I'm like, you're kidding me. I'm like, literally, this isn't going to make or break. Like, it's not a seat issue. This is the TV.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I don't care.
And we had to wait for them to come out, do whatever.
I bet we took off probably 5 or 10 minutes later than we were supposed to.
Crazy.
Because they're dicking around with this.
Crazy.
And I wasn't even the one that reported it.
Yeah.
I would have sat down, taken the thing, and just thrown it on the floor.
Right.
But
Yeah.
once that flight attendant saw it, I was cooked.
Let's take it to the bring it
Sorry.
back.
Brian B said a thing. Joe Bun went wild. Y'all lit up the comments, spicy style. So we hit that tape, check the playback. Did we really say that? Yeah, we said that. Bring it back. Rewind it back. Beyond the DJ booth. We set the facts. Bring it back. Rewind it back. Brian B, Joe Bun, we fixing them hot takes fast.
I want a deep
So there's been some news in the DJ space this last week.
What happened?
Have you been seeing all this? Like people talking about the 2 YouTube videos that are going head to head. In fact, there was a third.
I don't know about this.
No, so DJ Bar put out, shout out to Bar.
Shout out Bar.
He put out a video about do not playlists.
Oh, okay.
And basically his whole thing was, and he was, I think people took it as gospel that everybody should do it this way. He was explaining how he does it, which kind of got taken out of context. But basically, he said that he puts a limit on his do not plays because the lists were getting kind of out of control. And
you mean
the do not plays?
Okay, for the clients.
Client,
they were giving him that many do not plays.
He's like second, looking at things over, just like it was messing with him. And people were going crazy on it. And so he's like, I cap it at 10. And then I don't know how it came out, but Spinelli, our other guy, decided to make a rebuttal and basically said that I don't cap anybody. In fact, that's the most important thing to me is getting the do not plays. I want them to give me as many as they want. So I know where the landmines are, basically. And then he went a step further and said basically that, it's their party. Yeah. They're throwing the party. Yeah. Like, they're going to understand if you only want their songs. Like, and he used the example of Metallica. If people played a Metallica song, you might feel like that's really weird, but if you know the couple, you know that they're into them. Yeah. And you're going to be okay with that.
Right.
So he was like, I don't cap them on the do not plays, and I definitely don't cap them on the must plays. So then there was this kind of like heated comments going back and forth, not between those two, but just
the different
the peanut gallery. Yeah.
Yeah, the peanut gallery, sure.
So then Drew and Fuse decided to do a little thing on this. I
saw that. And they had them both on?
They had them both on.
At the same time?
And they both gave their takes. And Drew had a great take that, in my opinion, that he said, I don't even bring up the don't plays.
Yeah.
He said, I feel like it's taking us down a negative hole, which sounds like something you would say.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to keep it positive. Give me your must plays. That's cool. But let's not lead you down the road. And to Nick's credit, he said, I don't lead with, hey, give me your don't plays.
Yeah, right.
Even though I do say it's like the most important thing to me. And so it kind of started this thing where, and then, Fuse was talking about how for him, he and I think they're a little bit of an anomaly, all 4 of those guys, and even probably the 2 of us, in the sense that people now hire us for what we do.
Yeah, right. Do the Joe Bun thing.
Right. And they know what we do, so it's not like they are going to give us typically a crazy do not playlist or whatever. So it made me think about it because, in fact, Drew even said he doesn't even, for systems that allow it, that don't allow you to put in a do not play, he'll take it off completely and not even give him the option. So I thought that would make an interesting conversation piece for us to give our takes. I'm curious what your take is on a do not playlist and a must playlist. Do you, and lean more heavy into the do not plays, do you cap people? Do you have conversations when it gets out of control? How does it mess with you? Are you seeing a bunch? Like, what's your take?
Yeah, I love to get lists. Obviously, I really want to get the what do you really want to dance to type list. And I can usually feel my way around that list into what's safe territory. Normally on that initial consultation, literally a year to 18 months in advance of their wedding, I'll say, I'm going to ask for a Spotify playlist, as many songs as you want. I'd love to get 25 to 50. So I'm psychologically planting a seed of 25 to 50 songs I would like to get from you. And then I'll sometimes say, I would love to know, maybe some artists or genres to kind of stay away from as well. Now, by no means am I asking for a Spotify link. Do I say that I need a Spotify link? Do I really push hard for that list when I'm, doing the final planning meeting 2 weeks before the wedding? Absolutely not. Like if they haven't told me by then, I hate, 24 Karat Magic, or I hate, don't play Creed Higher because that was my ex-boyfriend's favorite song, riding around in his Mustang or whatever. Like I don't get granular like that when it comes to the do not plays.
Yeah.
And by no means, because it is Spotify, you can make as many songs as you want to a fucking playlist. Right. I don't care, but I kind of soft plant that I'd like to get about 25 to 50.
And you're not even really necessarily, because on a Spotify playlist, you can't highlight songs as must plays or do not plays.
I don't care. No, there was that whole thing. I don't know if it's DJ Event Planner or DJ Intelligence about must play, try to play. It's must play, try to play if possible, or do not play. Like, no, I do not want it broken up like that. I'm not gonna track it like that. I'm not gonna play it like that.
Yeah.
Put together if you were going to a party and you were putting together a Spotify list of what you would dance to and shake your ass to and your friends and family are going to like, give me that. I want that. And then if there's anything that stands out as like, oh my God, we hate Chumbawamba. Who doesn't? Fucking, then I want to know.
You're going to get knocked down.
Yeah, you're going to get knocked out.
But it's
and
good that
you get back again.
You're not asking for you're not asking for like a numerical list though. You plant the seed.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't like that song.
Yeah.
But you're not. It's just planting the seed. It's not a bad thing to bring it up.
No, it's not. Absolutely. I got no problem with bringing it up, but I'm looking for it more as a generalization than give me a. Now, I have had people make literally a Spotify list too that says do not play. Like,
wow.
And it's 10 songs.
Okay.
Whatever. I've never seen like 100 songs.
Right.
Like, and normally people would just be like, we don't like line dances. Okay. Well, that's 6 songs right there.
Right.
We don't like Bruno Mars. We don't like Michael Jackson or whatever.
And you've been doing it this way for how long? Because, I mean, before you were on DJ Event Planner, people would actually enter these
5
songs
years.
in. So 5 years. So out of those 5 years worth,
6
would you
years.
say not even half or even mentioning I do not play amount of tracks?
I mean, if I do 40 a year, I mean, if they mention anything, it's going to be 1 or 2 songs or like a genre. I don't like country. Okay, cool.
So you're never asking this. So you don't know what landmines you typically could step on if you're having to read it in real time to hopefully,
I could.
Yeah.
I mean, I could.
I feel like
worst case scenario, they just come up and give me a.
Yeah, I feel.
And
like,
if anybody other than them did this, the move it on type thing, I would probably blow a gasket. But if the bride or groom's like move it on, then I'm like, okay, I hit a nerve there.
I feel like it's.
But that's super rare.
Yeah, it's kind of like part of the job though to read the room.
100%.
So like if you're playing something, and you're like, oh, these people aren't really.
Yeah.
Then okay, then
keep moving.
Get at it.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out.
I get that to an extent, but I also can see the other side of it where it's like you're getting the cheat sheet to the test, knowing what songs work, which songs don't.
Sure.
So it kind of speeds up the process. So I don't have to spend time watching everything.
I call it fishing. Yeah. That's what I tell them. I'm like, listen, you could tell me, Joe, just do your thing or do what you did. What was the wedding you saw me at? Katie and Bobby? Yeah. If you want me to do that, I'll do that. But but I know that y'all have songs that you like. Right. I don't know your friends and family. You guys do, so give me it like a starting point instead of letting me just sit there and fish.
Right.
I would rather not fish. I would rather just let's start the party and know that these are going to work, and then everything else is going to be a surprise to you, and you're going to be like, holy shit.
Have you ever had it the other way? Must play. I know you don't call it that, but let's just say they said, hey, we want everything on this list played because you probably just deal with one list. How do you navigate that? And have you ran into issues where like you detour off of it and all of a sudden they're coming up to the booth going, hey, can you just stick to our list? You get that?
I've had that. It's
as
pretty
recent.
rare. Yeah. No, it's pretty rare. It was years ago.
We had like one of those last year.
Yeah. It was pretty hardcore.
And people were still dancing to what you were doing originally, or was it kind of clearing out and that's why they came
I
out?
think the list was okay, but it was basically like stick to our list. Like we'd appreciate if you don't deviate. Like in that final meeting.
Wow.
Yeah. Now it wasn't played in this order.
Right.
I wouldn't take that gig. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't play
unless
it
you're
in order.
already signed up.
Well, right. Yeah, right. If I found out later, I guess I'm kind of committed under contract. But if I knew that, a year in advance, and they were like, we're going to give you a list and we want you to play it in order. No, you're not. I'm not doing that show.
So I never cap people on and we do have a do not play section, but I did like the way that Drew brought it up about, why even bring it up?
Yeah.
Because why start it negatively?
Yeah.
If they haven't if they're that serious about music, they would bring it up. In my opinion.
Yeah.
Like they're going to tell you if they don't like a song, if they are that passionate about music.
Yeah.
Where you don't need to have a category necessarily for that.
Right.
So I think I am going to be switching my forms around to take that off.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah.
And then on the other side of it, the must plays, like the Metallica thing, I get the sentiments that it's somebody's wedding and yes, stick to it. I mean, I had a couple who did it with Rufus Du Sol.
Yeah.
They wanted all Rufus Du Sol for this after party. I'm like, he's cool for about 15, 20 minutes. but we have to like
I think it's a
add some
group.
other things in there.
Is it a group or
A group, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
However, my take on it is this: like, I don't subscribe to Nick's theory in the sense of like, if they only wanted Metallica, that you would only play Metallica, because, like, if they wanted that, they wouldn't throw a party. They're throwing a party and inviting their friends.
Mm-hmm.
When you throw a dinner party, you know, are you going to have some of your favorite dishes? Probably.
Mm-hmm.
But if you went hardcore with your only dishes, let's say you were vegan or something like that, right? You're going to have some hungry guests who aren't vegan, who are be like, yo.
It's selfish.
It's like, you're throwing a party, you should include everybody. And that's the way I kind of approach it is like, listen, I know it's your wedding. Trust me, I'm going to hit the songs that you really love, but let's talk about everybody else. Where are they coming from?
Right.
You know, what demographics are we looking at? Again, for me, I love to get the cheat sheet a little bit ahead of time.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't want to do work. It just gives me ability to actually go further than I would be able to if I'm having to constantly read the room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And it just makes you more confident.
Totally.
Going into it.
If they're truthful.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
What throws you for a loop, and I can usually tell when I look at the list, is when they do that thing where they send out the RSVP cards.
Oh, I hate that.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Quit that. Couples.
Stop that.
Yeah.
I wish couples listen to this because I'd be like, stop that shit.
Yeah.
Well, return the RSVP card and also return this card. What songs are going to get you out on the dance floor shaking your ass? And it'll be the most disjointed, stinky looking list with like, you know, it'll be SpongeBob theme song. And then somebody will put, you know, pop that pee. I mean, like, it's like the most, you know what I mean? Like,
it doesn't make any sense.
It makes zero sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Well, I think we can put a ball on this particular section.
Okay. Moving on.
Let's go to story time.
Okay.
It's story time.
So these are like gig stories if you're new to the pod, kind of just sharing things. So I had a birthday party.
Okay.
Not too long ago. A different one than the one we talked about. We talked about the 65 and a half.
I was about to say,
I've done a few birthday parties.
You have?
I have. Yeah, I got a third one coming up. So I've done 3 birthdays, 65. This last one was the 50th for this guy. And the planner had seen me do some things before. She called me in. She said, they got to have you, da-da-da. Great. And I'm walking into this event. In fact, we had a planning call. It was pretty standard, like just great dance music.
The client's on it or the
Client's
planner
on
and
it?
the client?
Both.
Okay.
It's pretty standard. It's going to be just, you know, cocktail music. We'll get into dancing. There wasn't even a meal. It was just like kind of, you know, there might be some appetizers out, but it's not going to be a full meal. And then we're just dancing. And it was a long night. It's going to be from, I think we started at 7 and it was going to 1. And the first question I had was like, they're how old?
Yeah,
Because I'm like, 50-year-olds are going to be partying this life. Like, there's some I know who will, obviously.
I will,
but there's not many.
Some people blow their hip out.
Yeah, totally. So the client reaches out to me and goes, hey, I think we should have one more call. You know, I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. And she goes, so ahead of that, she sends me this text of like, hey, I've come up with a timeline. I'm like, timeline? Because I was looking at my thing. I'm like, I don't remember us even having a discussion about that. So I get a text from the client about 3 or 4 days beforehand. And by the way, this planner was just making the introduction. She wasn't actually planning this event.
Oh, okay.
She goes, hey, I have the agenda all together. I was like, well, how much more do we have? She goes, here, just to kind of set it up for you, here's the rundown. And it's so long in the text that it actually only shows you like the first like 5 or 6 lines, and then you have to hit the arrow button.
Yeah.
And this thing is a massive document. And I can tell just by the way it's written, like, you know, the emojis. I'm like, oh, somebody went to AI with this. I go, hey, so do you have a planner now? She goes, no, I have ChatGPT as my planner. I go, oh, okay. And she's hired a saxophonist that I've never played with to play for cocktail hour. And then she wanted some of that for dancing. She hires an aerialist to come in and do an aerialist performance. This was the worst idea. She decided to have what they call a toast and roast. So they're going to toast and then roast these people. But these aren't professional roasters.
Yeah, right.
And unless you're good, those go, I mean,
flat.
They drain the energy.
Yeah.
Fourth thing. I mean, this is breaking up this entire night, which is kind of nice because I'm going to 1 anyways, which I thought was going to be a stretch.
Right.
Just for straight up dancing. And it would have died way earlier. Yeah. She hires a magician. I'm like, are we at a freaking, you know, bar mitzvah? What was this? Is a 50-year-old birthday party. Who's hiring magicians? So has that. Then there's this other bit where she's got this skit. she hires some little people to come in on a dressed as policemen, coming on a little scooter.
Come on.
And they asked me to play a siren song, or just a siren. Woo, 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 woo. Guy's got a microphone. He goes, "Hey, is there I forgot the guy's name, Andy here?" And he goes, "You're under arrest." So he brings out his cuffs and basically cuffs this guy. And he goes, "For everybody else," and they want me to go into Fireball, and they're going to do a shot. And I'm like, I don't get it, but like maybe there's some kind of connection. Second gig, by the way, in a row where I've had like little people for birthdays. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know what's happening.
What's going on with that?
And then they were supposed to go back and do some dancing, and then one other final performance. And I'm like, we are way overthinking. This is way too much overkill. I can't even believe we're doing all of this. And
they must have had money.
Oh, they
all
did.
This shit costs money.
Oh, tons of money. And then they decked it out. It was like James Bond kind of
Where?
theme.
Like in a hotel?
It was a showroom for cars, which is actually one of the worst places to have it because it's not soundproofed at all.
Right.
It's like just bouncing off
What
walls.
city?
It was in Florida. So do this event. And I mean, believe it or not, they did stay till 12:45, which I thought was pretty bold.
Yeah.
This was also during the snowstorm. So a lot of our crowd that was coming from out of town couldn't come. So they had half the crowd. We started at 100. I think we were under 50. So for us to be able to stick around, but the worst, drain on the whole event is a toast and roast. Highly discourage anybody ever doing that.
No,
unless you're like
Nikki Glazer. If you're not her, then stop.
or Jeff Ross.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you're not going to do it.
Right.
It's just not going to work. So don't recommend that. The magician, however, super impressed. It was more like a mentalist.
Oh,
Which those are dope.
I know. This guy got me 2 years ago in Mexico.
Yeah.
Fucked me up for 3 days.
Yeah.
I could
What
not
you mean?
figure it out. Dude, whatever he did, and it actually ended up being in the show.
Like a hypnotist?
No, it was more
It was like read your mind.
dude, he was doing shit like hand me a book and go flip it, stick your finger on a word, and I'll tell you the word. And the dude would be up there. Like it was like bonkers.
The
man.
one that got me, he goes, open your
It was so bad that, dude, I was at this resort in Mexico going up to people that I had seen, and it was only maybe 100 people in this room.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, what was that the other day? And they were like, what are you talking about? I was like, weren't you in that mentalist show? And she was like, yeah, that was the craziest shit ever. So they weren't like a plant. This was 3-4 days later, laying on the beach, and I would just go up to some random lady and be like, how did he do that? I mean, it was so, I'm not kidding, man. I wish I could remember like the final trick or
Remember his name?
no, but I'm not so sure he wasn't from around here or something.
Okay.
It was mind blowing. I'm going that far because the next day it was like a Mexican Michael Jackson show. You know what I mean? It was like I was like, okay, we went from a mentalist that literally blew my mind to like a Mexican Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Like,
They did he did one trick where he basically said, everybody pull out your phones and your calculator. And he was asking them for like just random numbers, like whatever, 314, 5 million, whatever. And he would times it by whatever, do whatever. And he'd have us do it on our phone. All of us are on the calculator app doing this. And then the final
who was shelling out the numbers?
just random people in the
okay,
crowd.
sure.
He would just point, hey, give me a number.
Yeah,
What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Okay.
All right, now give me a number, whatever. And we hit the equals sign. He goes, okay, now, because we've times it, we plussed it, we've done all the different things. And he said, hey, it equals. He goes, you guys know what this number is? And it was like in the millions or whatever. He's like, this is the date, today's date, and this is the exact hour, minute, and second that we're looking
Get
at.
out of here.
And I'm like, how is this possible? Like we went through probably 30 numbers
Of random people just yelling them out.
and to land on the exact time and finish it just
was
like
crazy
that,
like
I was
that.
like, what?
It was crazy, dude. I'm telling you. He literally actually got pulled up there to volunteer. So, I mean, I was like, we know she's not a plant. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah. So anyway,
Anyway.
yeah, crazy
I'm
party.
on the deep.
So any gigs you're looking forward to? Coming up.
First wedding of the year next weekend.
New place? We're going same old, same old?
Same old, same old. And Saquon's going to be like, you son of a bitch. No elevator. Wakefield Barn. They
I hate that place.
They got that lift.
They got that little lift rig.
It's okay
though.
now.
They got a
It's
lift
okay.
rig.
Actually, I've been there for a
No,
concert.
you went there for that candlelight concert.
Yeah, I never went
Yeah.
upstairs, so I don't.
What?
Or at least I don't remember it. I thought it was flat, but maybe I'm not.
No, you were upstairs.
I was upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. I
There's
guess
the
that
downstairs
was so
where the
many years
horses
ago. I don't
used to
remember.
be. That's
So
where
I
they
got
have
a
cocktail hour.
crazy gig in New Orleans. It's a tent wedding.
When's that?
March 28th, coming up.
Is that Mardi Gras?
No, I think it'll have already
okay.
passed. But they sent me the renderings.
Oh boy.
No, I thought it was really cool. So I'll
Mhm.
show you the first picture here. This is of the tent. They're
Okay.
building it out
Jesus.
in this thing. The white in the towards the bottom there is where everybody's entering. The
Okay.
one on the left is where all the service people kind of come in from for catering and stuff like. Which I felt like it was a super long
I was
way.
about to say, dude, they're going to be hating it. That's
They're
a
gonna-
damn
they're
quarter
gonna get in their
mile.
steps, and as you can see, where the dance floor is at the top, where the checkered area is, that's the dance floor,
That's
and then
cool.
I'm in front of that.
A little riser.
But
stage.
this is a wedding reception for 500 people.
Woo.
There's no tables, as you can see.
Yeah.
This is a straight up dance party. They
Oh,
are.
wow.
I asked them if they wanted to do so the order is they have strings playing outside of it, where the towards the bottom where that white carpet is or whatever, and they're gonna play for ceremony and cocktail hour. And in fact, the cocktail hour is gonna be piped in to the sound system. I don't even have to bring sound. It's all coming
Yeah.
with everything.
Yeah.
So they're playing that, and then about halfway through cocktail hour, they want me to take over. And then what happens is, after cocktail hour happens, the couple will already be there. We're doing 3 dances, and they want me to invite the couple up to do the father-daughter. I'm sorry, their first dance, father-daughter, mother-son, and then we're dancing the rest of the night.
Mm.
No other announcements,
Wow.
no anything,
No dinner,
no nothing. It'll be open throughout,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
No special acts,
Wow.
just dancing. And
How many hours do you think that'll be?
I think it was like 8 till 12 or something like that
Okay. Of dance.
of dancing.
Ooh. Long
So
set.
long set.
Yeah.
We have a saxophone player playing, but the booth is what was really cool to me. So I'll show you this picture of this booth that they're making. This is a rendering of it where I'm in the middle. See that?
Yeah.
It's recessed. Guess what's on
Yeah.
either side? The bar.
No, that's
The bar is right there, which I thought was super cool. I was like,
that's
you know,
kind of cool.
Usually you're like, get people away from the bar because you want to get them to the dance floor. It's like
the bar is the
The bar is
DJ
the
booth.
dance.
Or-
essentially. So if you're
yeah.
not watching this,
Yeah.
it's basically you can describe
yeah,
it.
it's
But
basically Brian in the middle, bar on the left of him, bar on the right.
all is one.
Yeah,
one
with like
piece.
kind of like a library.
That's the part that's different.
yeah.
So if you go to
Oh,
that's
okay.
just the rendering of it. But if you go to the next slide, look at that video wall they're going to
video
have.
wall.
And what they're going to do is basically for the cocktail hour, they're going to mirror all those trees that are around there on the
Oh.
outside of the tent, so it feels like it's a part of the structure. And then afterwards, it's going to be like when I'm actually playing the dance, that's actual visual. So if you go to the next screen,
Bro, people got money, dude.
right? And the only weird part about this whole thing was I was like, you see anything kind of weird in this picture? If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see it. I was like the speaker cluster.
Yeah, what is that thing?
I'm like, yo, what kind of speakers are those? Because I haven't seen those before.
What is that?
They're not. That is just an aesthetic thing. They won't even be real. That's just to kind
Whoa.
of like create the vibe or whatever. And then as you can see,
Everything's
they've got,
just flying in
it's
the
a
top
clear
of the tent.
tent, which I absolutely hate.
You hate those.
It's
Yeah.
so hot. And it's New Orleans.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's March.
March.
It's not
It's
like
not
May
August, right.
or whatever. But on those steel beams is where all of the lighting is going to
Sure,
be kind of
right.
shining down. And that's also where all of the line arrays are going to be.
What's
And,
the playlist look like?
They haven't given me that
Oh,
yet.
okay.
So we're still
Okay.
working on it. But anyways, I'm kind
Damn.
of, this will be kind of a cool gig. Just
I love that,
It'll be
man.
interesting to see how it works with the bars on either side. 'Cause,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they're literally like, look
Yeah.
how close it is to the dance floor. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
know.
right there, So it should be pretty interesting to see how it all kind of plays out. But that's what's
gonna be
coming
dope.
up in
Yeah.
a little bit. So
Hell yeah, that's gonna be fun. All right, booth heads, we made a move, and it's a bold one.
We officially launched a Patreon. We've got 2 tiers, one for $5.99 and one for $19.99. Basically the cost of a coffee or a cocktail, depending upon how you roll.
Listen, this isn't some support us or we disappear kind of thing. You actually get some things that are useful that we think that you're gonna need to run your DJ business.
Like early access to batched episodes, bonus episode that we couldn't post publicly maybe, and our weekly top 10 banger lists, songs that absolutely crushed at our events this week.
You know, the stuff that you really want to steal from us anyway.
But if you want to go deeper, jump into the booth back room at $19.99 a month.
That's where the extra love lives. Monthly prize drawings like headphones, merch, coaching calls. We've got Serato exports of our history, discounts on exclusive merch, and record pool hookups.
Backroom members aren't just listening, they're actually shaping what this podcast is going to become and probably making your DJ sets better in the process.
So stop texting us asking, what remix was that? And get in the booth for real.
Patreon.com/Beyond the DJ Booth podcast. Choose a tier, grab your spot, and let's keep building.
Booth heads, you know where to go.
Let's talk about the gear corner.
Okay. Gear corner.
The gear's here. The gear is here.
Not drugs, not cocaine.
Nope.
So I'm switching up the shoe game. You know, I sometimes wear these white ones.
Yeah,
I have a black pair.
Yeah.
That's not tennis shoes, but they're just kind of nicer shoes. And I was like, I want to have a dress pair.
Okay.
But I hate how they wreck my feet. I had plantar fasciitis.
Yeah, it's the worst.
The worst. I still kind of have remnants of that.
It is the worst.
And so I have to be really careful about the shoes
Yeah.
I wear. Because, I mean, it will tear me up for 2 days if I'm not,
Shit,
whatever.
Tear me up for 2 months.
So I was looking for some dress shoes. I called our boy Trago.
Okay.
Like, hey, what do you recommend? Do you anything? Because he always has he doesn't wear tennis shoes really that I notice.
Yeah.
He wears more just like nice dress shoes and stuff.
Yeah.
And he said, dude, the Cole Haans. Have you been wearing the Cole Haans?
Yeah.
I said, no, I don't even know what they are. So they're kind of like more loafer
That's
style.
what I used to wear, yeah.
So I brought them with me. I just got them.
Let me see.
So these are the black
Oh, yeah.
loafy loafs.
Yeah,
They
the
are
driver.
super.
I call them the driver.
These are super comfortable. I have not worn them yet outside of just testing them. But you can press in on the inside of the thing. Good traction.
Yeah. Nice a little driving loafer.
Yeah. And I'm not a loafer guy. Like, I feel like this is very Southern.
Drop a penny in there. Little penny loafer. Remember when people used to do that?
I do. So I have some pictures of some other ones that they have style wise. If you're looking for other ones, they got the twin
classic,
sister. That's kind of more of the brown.
The saddlebred brown.
Then we got the suede.
Wow.
Is it kind of a suede.
Did you buy all these?
No. I was thinking of like which one should I go with. I thought kind of
Suede Samson.
Then go to the next one here. We got a little black.
Oh, the black velvet
Yeah.
Victorian.
The white trim?
with the white trim package.
And then we go a little weird. I don't know what this is
What
really.
them
But
goddamn? Those are women's.
Those
aren't they?
moccasins?
That's a damn.
those
That's
moccasins.
a damn Bad Bunny 3000.
The chupacabras.
So, anyways, I thought I'd throw these out there. What do you think? What do you think they go for?
Oh, those?
Yeah,
I think they're like $129.
they are. Sorry, I had them in the wrong spot listed. They are $90.
Okay.
These ones are a little bit more pricier for some reason. I don't know
Did
why.
you not like? Don't get those. Did you not like the other ones that they have? They have kind of more of the sneaker sole on them.
I haven't looked at them. I just was asking him for the most comfortable that looked like a dress shoe.
I'll put you on after this.
Okay, and
Yeah.
are those comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how often do you? I mean, could you wear are those the all whites?
No. These look like a dress shoe.
Oh, dress shoe. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll show you. They're Cole Haans.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Question
All
of
right.
the day.
Question of the day.
This was a book. Our boy Nathan Jones? I think is
Didn't
what.
didn't I TLDR somebody too long didn't read?
Oh yeah. So I mean, I
Who
cut
was
this.
that? And I go send that to Brian and make him
Bro,
read.
I cut this down from
Oh,
what it
wow.
was. So I'll let you read this 2-pager.
All right. Hey, guys. I had an event last month at a venue I performed in 24 times with high praises from the owners. Last month, we had a snowstorm rip through Illinois to the point where every school, store, church, and office had closed due to the weather, but the gig I had was still happening. I was scheduled to arrive at 4 p.m. to set up. However, due to the snowstorm, I gave myself extra time to account for the drive there. I got there at 3 p.m. The venue door was unlocked. The lights were on, so I started setting up. 15 minutes in, I'm 2/3 the way set up when the venue owner arrived and says I was not supposed to set up yet and that he's losing money since the client didn't have the venue until 4.
Jeez.
He went and called the client and asked if they wanted to pay for the extra hour that I'm there. He tells me to stop setting up my equipment because the client isn't going to pay for the extra time. He then paused and said I could stay because I have a good reputation there. He then proceeds to lecture me to show up on time in the future. It was really off-putting vibe, and I'm debating blacklisting the venue. Oh, we just lost the camera. How would you have... I'll just do the last sentence. It was really off-putting vibe, and I'm debating blacklisting the venue. How would you have handled this situation? Nathan Jones via Patreon. Dude, holy shit.
I mean, I couldn't have shortened that anymore for you to get the full.
Well, no, I mean, I don't even mind how long it is. I'm just more reacting to the story.
Totally.
Of this asshole. I mean, it's different if this guy's walking into some place he's never been.
Right.
But like the fact that he's there
There's a
extra
snowstorm.
early, right.
Trying
And-
to be on.
Right. And the owner is already there. It's not like he's banging on the door going, hey, let me in.
Yeah.
Or like calling somebody going,
Right.
hey, show
Yeah.
up early, like in the
Yeah.
middle of a snowstorm. Like he's doing exactly what he should be doing.
And it's not like he's 5 hours early. He's an hour earlier than he said he was going to be
Yeah.
there. It was like, and you're going to charge a client money? Like,
That's insane.
yeah.
Dude, I mean, Nathan, here's the thing, man. It's like, we don't know this guy, right? And you do. Could have been having a bad day, could be going through money troubles, could be just, reaching for straws. But if you do that many gigs there and otherwise it's been low key or not problematic, I'm still playing there. I'm going to just cross it off as the guy was having a bad day.
Yeah.
And pray that I didn't lose my cool. But if something else like that happened again, I would probably move him to a list of like, hey, Randy, I'm not playing there anymore. Blacklist.
Yeah.
What about you?
The only thing I think he could have done differently
Yeah.
is notified the venue, hey, listen. He didn't tell him he was coming early.
True.
Could have said, hey, I'm a little nervous about getting there.
True.
And even, I don't know if I would have done it to the client, but if I needed to, if I knew that they were going to get charged money, and I wouldn't probably have known that.
I would have never known that.
But I would have had no problem saying, hey, I think it's worth me getting there a little bit earlier. I'm not going to charge you as the DJ.
Yep.
But I would rather be safe than sorry and, not be setting up if something catastrophic were to happen. There's an accident.
I'd rather be early than late.
Right.
Exactly. And like if they're closing school, church, businesses in Illinois for snow, that's
It's serious.
That shit is serious.
Yeah.
And I feel like he went above and beyond just to even be there.
Right.
He risked his life just to get there.
And another learning thing there for me. I mean, when we do things in Florida, we get hurricanes all the time, you know? And so we have a clause in our contract that says because some clients, they're from, a place where that doesn't happen.
Yeah, right.
And they're like, oh, it's no big deal. We're having it. We're already here.
Right.
And you're like, bro, like, yeah, you don't live here, but we do.
Yeah, yeah.
And some of our guys are like, man, I'm not risking
And
my
the
life.
staff and this, that, and the other. Yeah.
And so it's a really tricky line to walk with that.
It was tricky a few weeks ago when we had that snow because we had about 6 shows that night. 4 of the 6 rescheduled, and then 2 were weddings, and they were like, we're having it. And I called both of the DJs. I said, listen, man, where are you at on the comfort level on this thing? Like, it's going to start snowing at some point. And, the South is not equipped like the North.
We don't have the salt.
We don't have the salt, the infrastructure, whatever. And they were like, man, we're just going to go early and set up and do the damn show. Like,
that's cool. You guys are like that.
Both of them were like, dude, if they're having it, I'm going to be there. And I wasn't playing. And I was like, listen, I got a Rover. It's got 4-wheel drive. If I need to do it, I'll just put a smaller rig in the Rover, and go, and I'll go do it myself if they say they're having it.
Yeah.
And both of them were like, no, man, we're committed. We're doing it.
That's
and
cool.
They both went off without a hitch.
To your point, I mean, we don't know the whole relationship here, but if you're
right.
doing significant amount of dollars, I wouldn't want to burn that bridge, even if this guy is kind of a tool, unless it becomes regular.
Right.
I mean, he sounds like it's one time that it's happened. I'm not going to write him off on that, but boy, that's frustrating to go through. It doesn't set you up well for the show that you're supposed to be like, Mr. Positivity.
Mr. Excited, and you just got your ass handed to you.
Tough.
And the client's got to walk in and deal with his dick that just tried to get more money out of your pocket.
And I'm sure that wasn't
It wasn't pleasant.
Yeah. Jeez. It's crazy. I think and with that, thank you
guys.
DJ Event Planner,
absolutely,
for sponsoring this. We couldn't do the show without you, really. So appreciate you, sponsoring this. And for those of you that aren't on a CRM, you got to check it out. Come on, what are you waiting for?
DJEventPlanner.com.
And as every closing we do here goes, we'll see you on the next episode every Wednesday.
Peace.
Later.